When we think of a temple, we usually picture these grand man-made structures. But what if the most sacred architecture wasn't built by human hands at all? Today, we're going to explore some holy sites in India where the temple is the landscape itself. We're talking about places where geology and spirituality are so intertwined, they're basically one and the same, creating an experience that's just incredibly intimate and absolutely awe-inspiring. So, that's the big question, right? And it's the one we're going to answer. We are about to see how mountains, rivers, caves, and even forests have created some of the most unique and powerful places of worship on the entire planet. So here's our game plan. Our journey is going to take us from the highest peaks of the Himalayas down to the shores of the Arabian Sea, and then finally deep into a forgotten jungle. Let's get into it. Okay, we're starting our climb high up in the Himalayas. This is where the air gets thin, and that connection to the divine feels, well, it feels almost real enough to touch. We're looking at two remarkable temples that honestly feel like they're just suspended between earth and sky. So first up, we have Tungnath, which is a man-made temple at a seriously breathtaking altitude. And then you've got Amarnath, a sacred cave where divinity is literally formed by nature itself. Two very different places, both reaching for the heavens. Just try to imagine being at this height for a second. We're talking nearly 3,700 meters. That makes Tungnath the highest Shiva temple in the world. People who've been there say this silence is profound. It's a place where you feel totally disconnected from the world below, completely wrapped up in the grandeur of the mountains. And of course, there's an amazing story behind it. The legend comes from the Mahabharata. The Pandava brothers were seeking forgiveness from Shiva, so he transformed into a bull and dove right into the earth. He then re-emerged in 5 different spots. And Tungnath? Well, this is where his arms appeared. Now, Amarnath is just a stunning example of nature's artistry. Every single year, water slowly seeps through the limestone roof of the cave. As it drips, it freezes layer by layer until it forms a perfect ice stalagmite, a shivling, which is worshipped as a direct manifestation of Shiva. But the cave's holiness goes even deeper than that. It's believed to be the exact spot where Shiva shared the secret of immortality, the Amar Katha, with his wife Parvati. This means that the difficult pilgrimage, the yatra, to get to Amarnath, isn't just a physical trek. It's really a quest to understand one of the universe's greatest secrets. All right, from the silent, frozen heights of the mountains, we're now coming down to a world defined by flow and change. We're going to explore 2 shrines that have been completely shaped by the constant, powerful movement of water. And here we have 2 fascinatingly different situations. On one hand, you've got the Umananda temple, sitting permanently on this tiny little island right in the middle of the massive Brahmaputra River. And on the other hand, you have Stambheshwar Mahadev, which is in this daily dance with the Arabian Sea, literally vanishing and re-emerging with the tides. I mean, how incredible is this? Nature itself performs a daily ritual here. Twice a day, the ocean moves in and gives the shivling inside a ritual bathing, an abhishek. This daily cycle of disappearing and coming back is seen as a symbol of the cosmic cycle of creation and dissolution. So, even though they're both water shrines, they could not be more different. Umananda, on what's called Peacock Island, is all about serene seclusion. It's where Shiva is said to have meditated. Stambheshwar, on the coast, is a testament to Shiva's raw power. So you see, one is defined by its stability, and the other by constant, dramatic change. Okay, for our final stop, we're leaving the open skies and the flowing waters. We're going deep, deep into the dense forests of Chhattisgarh, to a sacred site that was lost to the outside world for almost 1,000 years. So picture this. There are no walls here, no roof. There's just a single, beautifully carved stone idol of Lord Ganesha. He's just sitting there, on a natural rock platform high above the jungle canopy. A silent, isolated guardian of the forest. For over a millennium, think about that, 1,100 years, this idol has sat here, enduring monsoons, the changing seasons, the rise and fall of entire empires, all while completely hidden from the outside world. It was a secret kept safe by the forest and by the local tribes who knew it was there. And what's just amazing is that this 1,100-year-old artifact was only discovered by the wider world in 2012. It's such a powerful reminder that there are still these profound secrets that nature can hold, just waiting patiently out there in the wild. So, after this incredible journey from the Himalayan peaks to the tidal shores and right into the heart of the jungle, what's the common thread here? What ties all these profound places together?
Well, in every single one of these places, a core element of the natural world isn't just a pretty backdrop. It is the shrine. The peak, the cave, the river island, the tide, the forest. These are the architects, they're the priests, they're the very essence of the divine experience.
You see, these sacred locations really challenge our whole definition of a temple. They show us that holiness isn't something that's just confined to four walls. It can be as vast as the sky, as powerful as the ocean, and as enduring as a stone hidden in the forest.
Ultimately, this journey shows us that divinity can be found in the most raw, the most untamed, and the most astonishing corners of our world. And it leaves us with a really fascinating question to think about. If nature itself can be a place of worship, then maybe every mountain, every river, and every forest holds a secret of its own, just waiting to be discovered.